about to belt or not to belt, the big contentious issue. And this video is actually due to so many questions I have received in the last few weeks, even in the last few months, about belting. Can I belt? What happens if I have a short waist? What happens if I have a poochy tummy? What happens if I just don't want to belt? But why on earth should I belt in the first place? So welcome, girls. We are going to give you all of those answers, and I'm super excited to have you here. Just a quick note that all of the products that I'm going to be talking about are in the products below. You will see below the live video, there's a whole list of products. You can click on those and they will take you directly to the store. Feel free also to let me know if you have any questions in the comments. I'm so excited to hear from you. Okay, so girlfriend, I may have to just adjust my camera a little bit, but I think this is okay. No, hold on. I'm going to back it up a little bit because I really want you to see the full length effect. Okay, so let's do it that way. Hello, everybody. Come on in. Okay, so let's see. All right. Now, let me talk about, first of all, why you even want to belt in the first place. So why would we want to put a belt around our waist? I mean, is it even comfortable? And so many times women are very hesitant because I think for two reasons. I think first of all, what often happens when we put a belt on is we're putting it on in the completely wrong way. So I'm going to show you some of the wrong ways to do it, and I'm going to show you some of the right ways to do it. And then we often look at ourselves like this. Okay, now if you have even remotely of a poochy tummy, I mean you're just having a tiny blow today, you're gonna see your tummy. But that's not how people are looking at you. That's not how they're watching you. They are looking at your body as a whole. So belting can truly be the most slimming thing you can do for your body, and it can make you look super tall. So let me demonstrate to you. So I am wearing the mermaid dress. By the way, this is there in the store, so you can take a look at it. Now, what is very, very special about this mermaid dress is that you can wear it multiple different ways. And if you really want to, and listen, girls, I love belting. I love belting because I've seen what it can do for my clients, for all different shapes and sizes and women that I have styled and worked with and designed for. However, if you still do not want to belt, at the end of the video, I'm going to give you some options on how you can still define your waist without having to wear a belt. So there are options for you. In fact, there's lots of options because there's no one way to do something. All right, so first of all, this is great because it does have shape to it, right? It is not just a straight up and down. Now, a boxy straight up and down dress will look more like that. And what it will mean is that if there's extra volume, when you belt it, it's just going to add a lot of extra poofiness around the waist and around the tummy. And I think that's one of the big reasons why women think that they cannot belt. You need to start with a style that has got some waist definition, meaning that it's smaller in the waist than it is in the hem. Can you see how wide this hem is? We actually use the full width of the fabric to give you this kind of width. And then obviously, if it was wide all the way up, it's not going to gather well at all. So you want to start with something that already has a little bit of shaping, and then it is flared. Because if you start with something boxy, girlfriends, it's not going to look good. I've tried it. I actually bought a whole bunch of things. When I first started this collection, I bought a whole bunch of things from online stores, and most of them, while the prints were beautiful and the concept was lovely, they were very straight up and down and very boxy. And when I put a belt on it, it just made it actually look worse. So first of all, this is my word of encouragement to you. I think for the most part, women are starting with the wrong pieces and not starting with the right pieces that can be built and optimized. The second mistake that women are making is where they place the belt. Okay, so and I even had this happen on QVC one time. I was speaking to one of the hosts and I said, "Oh, and you could belt this." We were talking over the phone. And then I forgot to tell her how to belt and where to place the belt. And she came on and the belt was a little too low. It was kind of on this kind of section. All right. And if you look at what that looks like, it's not that flattering, girls. What it's doing is it's actually drawing attention to your midsection. What you want to do is you want to go high up into your waist. And I mean high. So just if you are watching on your phone and you're holding your phone, with your other hand, whichever that is, just feel right up in the smallest part of your waist. That is where you want to belt. And in fact, I would say go a little higher than that, so that when the curve of this belt, and by the way, a curved belt really helps, so that the curve is going to end over here at your narrowest point. Now look at how it looks when I do that. All right, so compare what that looks like. And again, let me just actually, excuse me, girls, I feel like I have seasonal allergies, so I'm not crying. You girls don't have me in tears. It's just because of seasonal allergies. All right, so look at the difference between this versus if I am wearing it too low down. All right, and if I'm really going low down, that would be right on my tummy, right on my belly. That is not doing anything. And why is that not doing anything? Because it's not creating an hourglass shape. It's actually making my whole body look wider, because it almost creates the illusion, well, oh, this is the focal point. We don't want that as our focal point. What we want is to go high up into our waist. And then what it does is it creates an illusion of a waist. So girlfriends, little secret. I do not have much of a waist. I really don't. I'm very straight up and down. My hips and my waist, there's very little change between the two. And so what is important is that when you are creating an illusion of a waist with a curved belt high up into your waist, it creates the illusion that my shoulders and my hips are in line and I have an hourglass shape, which I don't. Okay, so you do not have to have a very defined waist to create the illusion of having a waist. All right, so this is the way to do it. The other thing that women do that is a big mistake, and I am guilty of this as well, so just saying, is that often what happens is we tend to just take the belt, especially in a voluminous dress, and we just do this, and what happens is it all ends up on one cheek. So we don't really check. Now you can't see it to such a degree on this dress because of the print of the dress, but look at how if I've got it all on one cheek, it's not balanced. All right, so this is a way that I find it very helpful, is to take the volume of the dress in the front, just pinch it a little, pull it there, and that already is going to give that volume some balance. It's going to make sure that you're not going to push it all to the back, and then you can put your belt on. It does, I know I did that very smoothly, but actually it does take a little bit of getting used to and a little bit of practice. But once you get it, it's fantastic. And then you can check, and you'll notice now the volume is distributed. And if you need a little bit extra in the belly area, which I do today, because I'm having a very bloated day. You may not be aware of it, but I am. I can feel it. I know it. But what happens is that then you've got these extra little gathers right in the place that you want it. And that's also going to help with a poochy tummy. Now, what happens if you have a very short waist? And I get this question a lot from women. So a lot of women say, Tracy, especially those of us who are petite, and by the way, most of these tips are really fantastic for petites because it really can, the way that you use a belt can make your legs look longer and it can make you look taller instantly without having to even wear uncomfortable high heel shoes. So let me just absolutely say that. But what often is a challenge, especially if a petite woman has big boobs, because what it can feel like is that you have your boobs end here and your waist is there, and then to put a belt on it is just going to be way too much and it's not going to look good. And girlfriend, I hear you. So the first thing I want to say is that if that is you, if you are feeling like there is too little space in between your bust and your waist and your belly as well, so that it may start to feel like the two become one. And of course, as we get into sort of perimenopause, menopause, that is a very easy thing to happen. It often does happen. So if that is you, the first thing I'm going to say is that you need to check if your girls are hanging at the right level. So you need to get measured properly for a bra. This is so important. I've actually done in-person workshops. This was way back before COVID, where I've actually had a woman who I could see just by what she was wearing that her girls were hanging too low. And with her permission, I went in and I just pulled her bra strap up. Okay, just, not touching her anywhere, but just pulled her bra strap up and it lifted her boob. And everybody in the audience were like, oh my goodness, she has so much of a waist now. So that is the thing, especially if you are heavy busted, it is very easy for your girls to be hanging too low. And if you're not getting the proper support, even more so. And then what happens is that really shortens this and it makes it really uncomfortable and it doesn't look so good. So my first thing is always check that your girls are hanging at the right level. And girls, we need to remeasure for bras. If your body is going through changes, if your body has gone through a change, every 6 months, I would say, check your bras, go into your strap, check the straps, see if maybe they need to be adjusted. Sometimes it's as simple as just adjusting your straps and making them high because that fabric does stretch out. And so then you could be hanging too low. Maybe you just need to adjust that. Maybe you need to adjust the back and give yourself a little bit more support. Sometimes it's not about going and buying new bras. It's just about adjusting what you have. But if they are no longer fitting you properly and you measure and they don't fit well, then that is the best thing you can do for your body shape because it's going to give you so much more waist and give you more space. Then, if you still feel that a wide belt, which you absolutely may, you may still feel that a wide belt is going to take up too much of your waist. So let's say you've got your girls hanging at the right level now. You're feeling like nice and lifted, and that doesn't mean they have to be lifting up over your ears. You know what I mean. You can then create a narrower belt out of this magic belt. I discovered this. So at first I was making narrower belts for my ladies, and then I started playing around because I wanted to see what it would look like. And all you have to do, watch this girls, is just fold it over a little bit. Okay? So take it, fold it behind so that you have still the curve. You still want that curve. That curve really does create a beautiful shape and creates a sense of a waist. And then you place the belt on. Okay, so now you have a narrower version of the belt. And the cool thing about this is that if you find you lose weight, this is happening for some women. Sometimes they lose a little bit of weight and then their tummy isn't so much and then they're feeling like they've got more of a waist and then they can still use the wider belt. Or maybe you've got an outfit that really calls for a wide belt and you can get away with it in that outfit. This gives you the versatility. So simply narrow that belt, pull it under, and that will give you a completely different belt. Like, I didn't even realize it was possible, but yes, it is possible. Then the other thing that you can do, and this I also discovered the other day. So if you have got a belt, the magic belt, all right, and you just feel like still, it's just too much. And sometimes it does. Sometimes you put on an outfit and you think it's going to work and it doesn't work so well. You can actually wear the belt back to front. So I'm going to do the little trick there, and then I'm going to place these here, okay? And either I can just tie it, because these are one size fits all and they're really easy. They're really nice soft fabric. It isn't uncomfortable to wear, and you could just use a little belt and you've got a little bit of that at the back. Or you can, if depending on your waist size, wrap it around twice and look at that. So here you can even create a little bit more of a separate look. Oh my goodness, I love that. I didn't even realize you could do that. So creates like a crisscross kind of look. Let me come up closer. Look at that. Oh my goodness, I'm so going to wear it like this now. I'm so going to wear it like this. It creates this crisscross look, which really looks like a designer belt, like to the hills. Usually those kind of crisscross belts take a lot of work, but you have that with the same belt that you've got. And then keep the ties going down the body. Of course, if they annoy you, you can always just, bow it or knot it, or even cut the end, and you can easily do that as well. But this is a really fun way of doing it. So already I've given you different alternatives of how you can use the very same belt for your body shape. And you haven't had to do a thing. Now, what happens if you see all of this, all right, and you still feel, Tracy, I just don't want a belt, okay? And that I hear you, girlfriend. And it is really around your comfort level. I do recommend that if you are not going to belt, that you absolutely make sure that the clothes that you are wearing give you some shape, because that's going to be very important. Listen, girls, you can wear this loose. It is designed so that you can wear it loose and so that you can wear it belted. It just, especially for those of us who are petite, is going to give you a much taller, much more elongated look. Hands down, it absolutely will. And just bear in mind that when you look down and you see your tummy pooching, especially if this is in a printed fabric, no one is noticing. I'm telling you, no one is noticing, because you're tying it in front. Let's do that again together. I'm going to show you. You're tying it in front. So you're giving the eye something else to look at. That is the whole point of a belt, is that it draws attention where you want it to go. It draws attention to a slimmer point. It also makes your legs look like they start from here. So as a petite woman, that's going to elongate your legs and make you look taller. And the thing is that the bow is here. Like, I ain't looking at that. I'm looking at this. I'm looking at the interest of this. So when you look at yourself, and girlfriends, I understand this is very challenging, because when we look at ourselves in the mirror, we see ourselves differently to the way other people see you. We see the parts that we aren't crazy about. So I just want to encourage you to really not look down. If you need to look sideways in the mirror, that's absolutely fine. And do realize you do have, I have a bit of, at the moment, have quite a belly. So, but again, if the fabric is doing the work, the print is doing the work, nobody is looking at that. I'm telling you, nobody is looking at that. So those are some ways. Now, if you still are saying to me, and I get it, you still are saying to me, Tracy, I don't want to belt. I feel like my tummy pooches and I don't like it. I have an alternative for you. So you can either I've got a couple of different solutions for you. So first of all, I have a magic blouse in the same fabric as this dress. Now this can come in different fabrics. If you don't like this fabric, don't worry. Everything is customizable. This dress and this magic blouse is available in at least 2 other prints and several solids as well. So I have it in solid. I'm going to show you some examples of that just now. But this is a great way of defining your waist, making your legs look longer without wearing a belt. So it's a double duty. It gives you coverage of your upper arms if you want to cover your upper arms. It cinches in higher up than your waist, and it's actually triple duty. And it creates an illusion in front of, disguising an illusion in front of your tummy. And so plus it being in the same fabric, although this is a lot of print, it actually makes it look like it's all one dress. It looks like it's all one dress. Now, if that's too much print for you, no problem. I have another alternative. So let me show you another alternative. So there are always ways of doing things that are really easy, girlfriends, that are really easy. So this is this cobalt is just so good. So this is the Magic Blouse in the cobalt, in the solid. I have got this as part of the Color Therapy collection. And you can see here, it's got the little frill sleeve, so it's a different sleeve. It de-emphasizes the upper arms, making them look slimmer. You can have them in a longer sleeve if you want to, by the way. That's just a little side note, but this is a great way as well to de-emphasize the tummy, to define your waist, to give you some of that shape, but not have the actual belt. And especially, girlfriends, if you are one of those women who does have a short waist, who has boobs, who feels like your boobs and your tummy kind of all mingled together, girlfriends, the Magic Blouse is absolutely magical for you. It is absolutely magical for you. You will not believe the difference. I have resurrected this style because it kicked ass. Girls, let me just say it. Like, everybody had to have this blouse, and because it just does so much for a woman's figure, especially when her boobs and her tummy are kind of all going together. It gives you a sense of shape. There's so many different ways that you can also wear this. You can wear it tied to the back and make it more like a little jacket. There's so many different things you can see in some of the other videos I have on my YouTube channel. I don't want to go down that rabbit hole tonight. So that is another way that you can do it. Now, let me tell you a different way. Show you a different way. And so this is a great way of belting without feeling like you're belting or even looking like you're belting. So I'm just going to step out of this quickly because I have to change into this dress. I will be very quick. Now, this is a great option, and often I find that this option really gets women excited because it's an all-in-one, it's nothing to fuss about, and it does the job. Okay, so this is the woven wrap dress, and it's in the Italian fabric. It does come in different fabrics, and what you will find with my wrap dresses is that they have a lot of wrap. So most wrap dresses do this, and so you kind of end up with a very little, you kind of get that type of effect. And so if the wind blows or you sit down or whatever, whoosh, there goes your dress. Where this actually gives you a lot of wrap around, and it is a small belt, and it's already part of the dress. Look at that. So you can belt it easily. It is high up already, so it comes up. The slit is actually high up, which, by the way, petite women have been so excited about, because often what happens is that the wrap dress belts way too low down. It comes out way too low down, and then it emphasizes the tummy, and it doesn't fit well. So let me show you what that would look like. If this is coming further down, it would mean that then the wraparound comes here. And again, remember what I said in the beginning of the video, you don't want to emphasize your tummy, you want to go above, you want to create that illusion. And so now, this is creating that illusion. Do you see what I'm saying? Now this creates such a beautiful look. It creates a nice elongated look. Also, You've got the triangle hem, and it's all in one piece. It doesn't even look like you're wearing a belt. Now, of course, you can wear a belt on top of it, which I do. I'm all about the belts, especially, believe it or not, when I'm bloated. Because it seems counterintuitive, but it actually does emphasize the waist and de-emphasize the tummy more than you would ever imagine. And so there we go. I would put a belt on top of it and do belt over belt, and then I just tuck this underneath, and it doesn't matter. And this little tie going down, it doesn't matter because it's in the same fabric. So this is a different way that you can do it. It is also available in this fabric. This looks like denim, but it's not denim. It is amazing. It fits really well. And so this is a great way of doing it. Now, what you can also do, girlfriends, this is the thing that you can also do, is that if you want to wear a much thinner belt, and maybe the whole idea of the magic belt is still too much for you, you could also do a chain belt of some kind. This is actually a vintage one. By the way, I have got some beautiful chain belts, and they are available. The link is inside the description below. YouTube doesn't allow me to list items that are pre-loved, and so they are not in the products below, but they are in the description below. But as you can see here, this is not always going to be as comfortable. I'm just going to tell you straight, because it is metal, and you have to get it, in order to get it high up, you've got to go in there, and then it is metal. So it just depends on you. I personally love chain belts. They are not as comfortable, but they look fabulous. Whereas the magic belt, well, the magic belt is just much more comfortable. Much more comfortable. And it's just easier to wear. But that is also an option for you. So you can always look for skinnier belts, look for thinner belts, look for things that are going to work for you, and find what works for you. And I'm telling you, you'll just love it. You won't go back. You will not go back. Okay, so girls, those are my tips on how to belt. Feel free to let me know in the comments. Maybe I should try a few more on and show you some other examples of what you can do. Hey, Laura, I missed your comment. You know, one of the problems is, okay, hold on. Sometimes they come up and then they kind of go away. I don't know. Anyway, are there any requests of some that you would like to see belted, girlfriends? Otherwise, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the jumpsuit. Okay, so let me show you the jumpsuit. Do I still have that in here? Yes, I do. Oh, I love this jumpsuit so much. This is a different kind of belting situation. So let me pop this on just a second. I also will need to just add it to the live because I didn't intend on presenting this one. But you know, a little bit of spontaneity is always a good thing. Okay, here we go. Unfortunately, on YouTube Live, it doesn't keep the comments up. So if I miss it, I really do miss it. It's so annoying. I have to kind of tap and check. Something I'm hoping they're going to change. All right, so this is another belting opportunity, and you're going to see, and I'm going to show you different ways again of giving something shape. So I'm going to quickly tag this in here and see if I can woven. Yes, I can. Just so that it's easy for you. Yes, there we go. Okay, perfecto. Yes, I love it. I love it, I love it. It is now tagged in the live. You will find that underneath the live, there are all the products there. You can also click on the shop button, and there will be something that pops up that says view products as well. So that's also good. All right, so now this is, oh, I love this jumpsuit. And it's going to show you, I'm going to show you so many different ways that you can wear this and how belting is such a benefit to this jumpsuit. So this has got a very wide leg, and then it has a slit at the hem. So you could easily wear this and people might think that you're wearing a dress because of the print of it. But it's a jumpsuit, okay? And it has less fullness at the back than it does at the front. Again, this can be adjusted to go wider to cover bra straps if you need to. But now, let's look at how it transforms when we belt it. So for the purposes of this one, I'm going to use my mock croc one. And by the way, this mock croc is a upholstery fabric. So it's not as soft as the fabric ones, but it is soft enough and it does soften over time, and it doesn't peel because it's upholstery fabric. Because I don't know about you, but all of those mock leathers often just end up peeling and you end up having to throw them away and they end up in the landfill. I hate that. So I'm always looking for really good quality, very good items that are not going to peel. So this is what's fun about this one, is that you can actually fold it over. It's so fun. Let me show you that. You see how the folds of this fabric work. So you can actually fold it over and place the belt on it. And now it looks like a belted dress. So people could be mistaken and think that you're wearing a dress. Or you can do this. This is what I love to do. I am definitely going to be wearing this. This is probably going to be my go-to piece for the summer. I absolutely love it. Oh, I just so love it. All right, and all the colors of teal. I'm so into teal and cobalt and brown. Look at that. Okay, I would definitely change my shoes, not wear the silver shoes, wear the brown ones. But this gives you an idea of how you can completely transform this jumpsuit. And that's with the belt and just tying it. Now, if you don't want to wear the belt, you can wear it without the belt because it has got shape to it. And then what I would recommend is that you keep these ties at the bottom tied, because otherwise just wearing it completely loosely could make it look a little pajama-like, especially if you are petite. But you can do it like that. It's really fun. Or hold your horses. Again, I'm going to show you, you can do the belting effect without a belt. So this is the longer sleeve one. This is the longer sleeve magic blouse. And look at that. Oh, it is so fab. Isn't it fab? I even want to try and see if the cobalt, because the cobalt is the same color cobalt that's in the sprint. Will the cobalt work? Will the cobalt work? Let's see. It may not, girls. It may not work. Let me see here. Okay. It kind of works, but it's more contrasting. It is more contrasting. It definitely breaks it up more. It is the same cobalt in there. See, it is the same cobalt, but I have to say, I actually really prefer the brown. I think the brown just looks amazing. A black one would also work very nicely. Now let's just try the reverse effect of the belt and see if that works. So I'm going to take this one. Now this one, oh, it actually could. All right. First of all, let's do the reverse. So I'm going to do the reverse and I'm going to fold it. Or I might just do that. Let's see. Can I do that? Yes, I can. It doesn't have to be folded. It can just be like that. Oh, this is so cool. Now, one thing about this belt is that it does soften over time. And when you first put it on, you really have to, hey, Jessica. Oh, I know, it definitely softens. Jess, I was just saying that same thing. It definitely softens over time. And one of the things that I noticed is that when you first tie this, when you first bow it like that, you need to actually pull it quite firmly to keep it there. Otherwise it will slip out because it's like a snake. It's the mock snake. It will slither out. I love it. I think it is so fun. But look at how you can wear it back to front. Okay, I didn't check my butt on this one. So that's always the lesson, is to check your butt and make sure to make sure that the gathers are in the right places, that it's distributed well, and this can work extremely well. Let me see if the snake, because this is a thicker fabric, if you can make a narrower version of the snake belt. Laura and Jessica are in the house. Okay, so you can, it's not as comfortable. I'm just going to be honest and say it doesn't, because it's very thick then. And then it doesn't fit over here. No, it's adding extra circumference to your waist. Do we really want that? I don't know about you, but I don't want extra on my waist. I'm working really hard to get to keep my waist. Can you crisscross the belt the way you did the fabric one? Yes, that you absolutely can do crisscross. Let me see. Crisscross, yes, you can crisscross it. So you just don't tie it. Okay, hold on. I mean, even my belts now are multifunctional. Even the belt can be worn 4 different ways. Like everything in my collection. So yes, Laura, you can crisscross it. You absolutely, I'm so in love with this crisscross. I'm so in love with the crisscross. I can't believe it. Again, you have to check your butt. Yes. So Laura, I think this may work very well for you, because you know how you were kind of struggling with some of the belts. Even maybe try this with the olive belt. I was actually thinking about that for you today. Try this with the olive belts that you've got and see, you know, the wraparound. Oh, I know, Jess, I'm so excited for you. It's going to be cut tomorrow and off to the seamstress. So I'm loving this. This is so fun. But can you see, girlfriends, how belting makes such a difference? And even when you feel bloated, and I tell you, I was watching a live of mine the other day, just a replay, and I wasn't wearing a belt. I was wearing the shirt dress, and I was like, oh, my stomach looks huge there. Like I really did. As soon as I put a belt on, it completely transformed it. I think I need to reserve that jumpsuit. Laura, I agree. I really, oh, and by the way, just an update, the solid cotton jumpsuit did not work. The color block. Oh my goodness, I tried it, it was so terrible. Because the fabric doesn't drape like this fabric does. So it works very well in a dress or in a top, but in the pantsuit, it didn't look good. It really didn't look good. So if you were dreaming about that one, Laura and Jessica, you can let it go now, because it looked, oh my goodness, it looked so bad. It looked so terrible. I just didn't even try and rescue it. I really didn't. Yes. Oh, the denim, you know, Jessica, oh my goodness, that would be amazing. Oh, that would be stunning. Jess, I really think you're going to love this jumpsuit. Even more than you did. Oh, it's my pleasure, Jessica. Thanks for trying. Always. Always. Look, it's important that I try. I have to try these things. And in the cotton, I thought it was going to work, but it didn't. I wanted that print so much, but now I have the brown and cobalt magic blouse. It's got to be in my collection. Is it got to be in my, it comes up and then, oh, it's got to be in your wardrobe. I'm telling you, now that you've got those, because you can wear those magic blouse with it. It's so good. Yes, girl, twinsies. Also, Jess, what's nice is that because of the woven, I actually raised the rise a little bit. And it's a little less, So it's actually it's a really, really nice fit. I think you're gonna love this even more. I know, with the belt. I mean, I'm like, now I even love this belt even more. Let's reserve that denim fabric. Okay. All right. And add the indigo rain. Okay, perfect. So because you want the shirt dress Jess in this indigo rain, and you want the jumpsuit in this in this one. The denim will, I had never even thought of the denim. I never even thought of it. And you've got a red belt, and you've got a navy belt, and you've got even the brown belt will go so beautifully with this. So Laura, also you've got this dress, don't you? You've got this dress, so you can wear the brown belt with that. Yes, okay. I'll keep those aside. We'll text later. That's perfect. Yay! It's so good. I am just loving this so much. Yes, you've got all of the belts. I don't think there's a single belt you don't have. I was actually thinking I need to do some more ivory belts. You need a baby belt. So Laura, you can make a baby belt except for this fabric. So I don't know if you caught that part of the live. Let me show you. I figured a way that you can wear it as a baby belt, being a narrow belt. So all you do is you take it and you just fold it over. You fold that piece over like that. Yes. And then you've got a baby belt. But now that you can do the crisscross, that's almost like a baby belt. That's actually better than a baby belt. And do you know how much work it would take for us to create a crisscross belt? I promise you it would be a nightmare. It would be a nightmare. So this is so good because this gives you, I know, look at how cute that is. Look at how cute that is. And this is the navy one. The navy one goes with that. The black one goes with that. So I've also got a mock croc, which is the black. Let me just show you the black. The black goes with this as well. Let me just see quickly. Where is my mock croc? Black one. I had it. Or did it fall on the floor? Oh yes, that's exactly what happened. That's exactly what happened. And this is really nice and small. The baby Lynn, well, oh well, hold on, let's just see. Oh, hello, Braylon. So Braylon, it's wonderful to have you here, girl. The crisscross was spontaneous, Tracy, earlier in the live. Jessica, yes. I discovered it. This is the thing I love about these lives, is it forces me to play. And so when I play, I discover new things. Look at this. So Braylon, all of these belts are available. You can actually see the products below the video. So if you're watching the video, or you can check it will say shop. There'll be the little shop button next to the share, and it will say view products, and that will take you directly to my store. My store is in the process of being revamped, girls. I'm very excited. It's gonna look amazing. It's gonna look really good. Okay, so this is the crisscross. See, even the black goes with this. Because with this print, you have this beautiful cobalt blue. You've got the teal blue. You're so welcome, Braylon. And let me know if you have any questions, girl. This is a wonderful, supportive community. We are all very supportive of each other. So this has got the chocolate brown, the black, bit of tan. Oh, I know, this is so good. Jessica says, ladies, I think you're going to, hold on, let me just see. Oh, Jessica says, Laura, I think you're going to love the jumpsuit. I have a knit one, probably wear that one the most for the casual look. I agree, and I feel like this jumpsuit is going to be my go-to in the summertime. It's just, everything is customized to you, Braylon. Yes. So that is the thing. Every item, so Laura is 5'2". Jessica is 5 foot. I'm 5'3.5". Don't take away my half. But everything is customized to you. So as an example, Braylon, and not to put you under any pressure because this is not a pressure zone, but as an example, Jessica really loves this jumpsuit. She's ordered the jumpsuit already, and then she's going to have this in this fabric as well. I'm 5'2", and Tracy's collection works well. Thank you, Laura. So this is the thing, is that you can have these styles made in different fabrics, and if a fabric is not going to do the same thing, I'm going to tell you. If I feel like that fabric isn't going to work, I'll be completely honest with you. And I try new things, I try new styles, and if it doesn't work, I say so. But we have a lot of fun. And then, this is another piece that I know Laura wants as well, but this is a shirt dress. Well, let me just put it on. Instead of telling you about it, I'm just going to put it on. Another dress that you can wear so many different ways. Now, this is not on the website yet. We actually need to still shoot this one. We need to photograph it and put it on the website. So we'll do that hopefully next week if I don't have too much QVC. And let me just show you. But I also think the fabric's going really quickly. So I also have very limited amount of fabric because I buy from a supplier that gets excess designer fabrics. So they really are stunning and really great quality. Okay, let me just, before I step in front of the mirror, you're 5'7", and these looks are so cute. I think I'm going to buy some. Yeah, Braylon, just so that you know, these are not just for petite women. So lucky you with being 5'7", and if anything needs to be made for you as at 5'7", that can also be arranged. So don't worry about it, because everything is cut specifically for you. So you'll just say to me, Tracy, I'm 5'7", and I want it full length, or I want it just below the knee, or I want it on the knee, whatever the case is. So this is the shirt dress, and it's got that fit and flare, but it can be worn so many different ways. And the nice thing is you can wear this with jeans, you can wear it as a half tuck. It's amazing how many different ways you can wear it. I don't have jeans with me right now to show you, but you can go and just tie it. Yeah, this is so good. And the neckline, see how the neckline's a little bit different? I know, I think we're all, Laura, we are all envious of Braylon's height. I am envious of it as well. Okay, so this is so good. I know. Girls, I should probably do the new belt trick now. But look at how fab that is. But there's another way that you can wear it. So if you want to give it more shape, I'm going to show you just a second. I'm going to come off of so as not to flash the whole of YouTube. All right. What you can do is you unbutton it, and then you cross it over the side that has the buttons on so that it looks intentional. And then look at that. So the cool thing is you can adjust it according to what's going on in your body on that day. So if you need a little less wrap over, you put a little less wrap over. If you need more wrap over, you go more wrap over. That's the great thing. If you lose weight, you still can wear the same clothes. You just wear them, you just style them a little bit differently. And that's the wonderful thing. So it's not like you're investing in a whole bunch of clothing and then now you can't wear it because you've lost weight or you've gained weight, whatever the case is. And that's so important, because I don't want you to invest in a whole bunch of clothes and then not be able to wear them. However, what I do find is that when women are wearing clothes that really make them feel good about their body, they actually lose the weight quicker. I'm telling you, it happens like that. Okay, so this is another way that you can wear it. Now, this is a shirt dress, so it is shorter. It doesn't have that curved, I didn't want to give it that curved hem because I felt like it was going to make it a little bit too short and it kind of not be as wearable then. So this is a really great way to do it. And then also wear it with jeans and a top on underneath. You can wear it as a duster. You can wear it open. You can wear it half tuck. It's really fun. You wrote the denim dress with red belt for a pop of color and it looked, oh, you wore the denim dress with the, I'm telling you, Laura, it is such a good one. So let's try that one. This is so good. This denim, I'm so excited to wear it this summertime. It suddenly is one of those pieces I'm really looking forward to wearing. Like all the time. I have this massive pile of clothes up here, guys. But anyway. The fun of doing lives. I was actually, I'm doing it. I don't know if you know, there's an amazing website called Cool Life, Kuel Life, and I'm a fashion writer for them. I'm a contributor, and they were asking me questions like they're reading their website and they wanted little interviews and things like that, and they were asking what makes you feel alive, and one of my things is like being live actually makes me feel alive. All right, I've got some questions coming in here. Let me see. I think I'm going to have to get a second device. Is the denim close to the snake print in the feel? Yes, Jessica, it is. I would actually say exactly like the snake. You've been wearing it a ton lately. I agree because I think it's such a great piece for that in-between season as well. It's also heavy enough for cool weather and light enough for the weather when it's warmer. Exactly. So you can wear this with tights or leggings on underneath. You can wear a denim jacket over it as well. So I would also add like a little denim jacket or something like that if you need that extra layer. And then, like Laura did, you can add the red belt. And by the way, Braylon, you want to go to my website and just sign up because it will give you 10% off of your first purchase. So, and if you need any help, just reach out to me because the email goes directly to me. It comes directly to me and I'm very happy to help you. We can chat via text or even just hop on a call. Sometimes that's very helpful. Okay, so, loving this new look. The crisscross belt, girls. I now have to shoot the belts again because I'm going to have to show the many ways you can wear the belt. It's insane. It's crazy. I had no idea. Isn't it so fun? Colorado weather has been changing from 1 hour to the next. Oh my goodness, I can understand. It's the same in New York. It is crazy. Oh, that is amazing. So this has been really good for you to change, like to wear different seasons, like all the different weather iterations. The same is true with New York. I mean, 1 minute it's chilly in the morning and then it's hot in the afternoon and then it's chilly again and then it's raining and then it's kind of all over the place. This is just so fun. And girlfriends, you can have this as a longer dress if you want it. So you can have it as, let me show you, this one that's on the floor. Okay, so this is the printed one. So this one, let me just put this one over and you can see the difference in the length. So this is the curved hem, but you can have this one in this fabric. Or the other way around. You can have the short one in this fabric. But I have to say that I love this look the triangle in this particular one. Your lives have been a game changer with my styling, and I do appreciate your tips. Okay, hold on, I have to read the rest. Laura says, your lives have been game changers with my styling, and I do appreciate the tips and your demos on how to style. Thank you, Laura. And you know what's so great is that these lives are not just, okay, you've bought, now you don't come on live, right? Like you girls have bought, but then you come and you learn new ways to wear the same things that you've already got. And I think that's very important. And we discover new ways together. So it makes it so fun. And then you can reinvent some of the very clothes that you had that maybe you've been wearing quite a lot, right? This is, oh, I just love this dress. I'm looking forward to wearing this dress. This is like, I feel like I'm getting all excited for my clothes. I'm so sorted for summer, girls. I just need the warmer weather to come. I just need it. Okay, so are there any other questions? Braylon, are you still here, girl? I just want to check with you if you are here and if you have any questions, because this is also the place where you come for questions. You can come and ask all your questions and get them answered. Hang out if you want to. You can be quiet if you want to. It's completely up to you. We even get to name some of the collection. Yes, like the Indigo Rain. Indigo Rain was Laura's idea. Braylon, Jessica always wants to know what you're gonna get. Like Laura and Jessica have to like share, and then they get onto the text list, and then it's like we all share what we're buying and how we're styling it and what we're wearing and all that kind of stuff. I'm really hoping that I'm going to see Kelly when she comes to New York, because she's coming and she's only got a very short window period to see me. So I'm really hoping, and I'm hoping maybe we can do a live. It would be fun. It would be fun. Have her try on a whole bunch of clothes. Wouldn't that be fun? I don't know if it depends on if she feels comfortable. She might want to just not share at the moment. Not everybody's like me, I suppose. Oh, it would be fun though. I feel like we should have so much fun together. Okay, so all right, girls, so that is about it that I have for you tonight. So, Braylon, if you've hopped off, no problem. Feel free to contact me. I'm happy to help you. Anybody else as well that's out there, feel free to contact me. You can connect. You can look at all of the products just below. Most of them are there. There are some that are not there anymore or yet, and they are still coming. But the best way that you can stay in touch with me is to go to my website, tracygoldnewyork.com. And on there is a pop-up and it says either join my SMS list or join my email list. It'll give you a 10% coupon on your first order, and that way you will get notified when I go live so you don't miss it. I am redoing my website. I'm in process of doing that, so there's going to be some very exciting developments coming up. So stay tuned, and I'm very excited. Thank you for all of those who joined, and girls, I'll chat to you later about your reserves. Okay, speak to you soon. Take care. Bye.